Hi everyone, my name is Matt and I'm subject lead for English here at the college. I want to speak to you today about English, as hopefully you know that your GCSE English exams will soon be here. If you don't know when your GCSE English exams are, you need to find out now. Your teacher may want to write these dates on the board or direct you to a nearby poster or the cards in your lanyard, which of course you are currently wearing around your neck. Put these exam dates in your diary after this video, as well as your maths exams, if you haven't already. While I'm speaking to you, I want you to listen carefully and not look at your phone or talk. If you are looking at your phone or chatting while this video is playing, it means you are not listening. Put your phones away now and listen carefully to this video, please. Let's reflect for a moment on why you are being asked to retake English. You live in a westernised nation that places a lot of importance on having a skilled workforce, which creates a healthy economy and improved standards of living. All jobs and professions contribute to this. In other words, the government, employers and trainers want their employees to be skilled and able to do the jobs of today and tomorrow. You should also want yourself to be successful and as skilled as possible. We also live in a competitive society, with many people often competing for the same job. Unfortunately, if a job applicant does not meet essential job criteria, their application is usually unsuccessful. Since English and maths qualifications are often listed as essential criteria for most jobs, those without them will often find it harder to get the job of their dreams or the higher paying roles. And of course, all jobs require good literacy and numeracy skills. This is why English and maths are part of your study programme and timetable. Let me give you an example. A student is completing a mechanics and motor vehicle qualification. 10 years after the student has left the college, they see a job advertised offering £95,000 salary and a company car, as well as other appealing benefits. They want the job, but after looking at the person's specification, it lists GCSE English and Maths as essential criteria. When that student was at college, being asked to retake their English and Maths, they only attended 50% of lessons and didn't revise for their exams, leaving college with a grade 3. They could have got a grade 4, but they couldn't be bothered. As a result, they cannot now apply for this job. You need to see the bigger picture. Most of you have 40 years of work ahead of you. That's okay. You will have fun, laughter, and meet lots of interesting people. Whereas you may think you know what you'll be doing next year, no one knows what they'll be doing in 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years' time, and what exciting opportunities will arise. Life is an adventure after all. What I am saying is, only you can make a success of yourself, and you can do that right now. The qualifications on your CV represent your hard work. No one else can sit your exams for you. We want our students to compete and beat others in the job market, and literacy and numeracy skills are often key to do this. While at college, you should want the best for yourself too. Have the self-confidence and self-esteem to achieve something great for yourself now. You are very fortunate to be working with a dedicated and hard-working English teacher, as well as experienced learning mentors. The English team and Learning Support Department is comprised of experienced and effective practitioners who are consistently dedicated to their students. They work very hard for you because they want you to do well, and they never give up. This is despite often having to deal with inappropriate behaviour, which shows a lack of respect for their hard work and dedication to you. Students often see them as the enemy, when actually they just want you to be the best you can be. Staff leave work every day physically and mentally drained, and they do so for your success. Working in education is not about the salary. Trust me on this. They give up many weekends and evenings marking your work and planning your lessons. Teaching is not a 9 to 3 job. Have a think. How many weekends and evenings have you given up to do English work recently? If the answer is none, why is that, seeing as this is your qualification? You may say, well, that's their job to work hard, that's what the college pays them for, and this is true. But it's also your job to match their hard work, as this is your qualification, not theirs. You owe your teacher thanks and a lot of gratitude for everything that they have done for you. Never take your teacher for granted. At the root of all successful, happy and empowered people tends to be a good teacher or several. So what do we ask of you now? We ask that you attend both English exams to give you the best chance of success. We ask that you attempt every question in both exams and not answer the first few questions and then stop. We ask that you attend May half-term revision sessions, details of which will follow soon. We ask you engage with Sentry or even some of the videos on my YouTube channel. We ask that you spend half an hour a day revising at home, because this is what you will need to do to have the best chance of succeeding. There is no point in feeling upset about your grade in the summer on results day if you did no revision. We need you to take ownership of your learning. You also need to know exactly what each question is asking you to do, and if you're not sure, you need to ask. In fact, if there are any questions you need further help with, or anything you need help with, please ask. We appreciate that many of you find English difficult, but the things we appreciate most in life are usually the things that are not easy to achieve. The English team have taught thousands of students over the years who have found English tough, but when those students ultimately succeed, it's priceless. So we also ask that you try your best. Students only succeed because they have tried. Many of you will want to learn to drive because in your view, getting a license would have a positive impact on your life. The same is true for your GCSEs. A driver would not pass their driving test if they didn't move the car, in the same way a student won't get their GCSE if they don't write anything. Ask yourself, do I want to pass? If the answer is yes, the next question is, are you prepared to work hard to achieve that pass? And if the answer to that question is no, that's the problem. Whereas you may find English as hard as a person sitting their driving test, it starts with answering the tasks, it starts with trying your best, and it starts with having a go and taking a risk. With that, I wish you good luck. Don't let yourself down this exam season and instead be the hero of your own story. Thank you for listening.